When it's this cold out, heat and electricity become even more important. More than 1,300 homes in Verona now have their power restored after an Alliant Energy outage caused by the weather early this morning. It happened in the Nine Mound Road area and lasted a little over 2 hours for some of those households. Our Madeline O'Neill is here with more on this developing story. Maddie.
Amanda, Josh Rodriguez and his family lost water for a few hours yesterday after a water main broke in this cold weather. This morning, they lost electricity, and like many homes, that means they lost heat, too. When it's this cold, Alliant Energy says restoring power as soon as possible is critical.
And I was like, what happened?
Inside what is usually a warm home,
We panicked a little bit. And
Josh Rodriguez realized he and his family were without power.
Careful, man.
Just after 1:15 a.m. Saturday morning.
So we had nothing.
No electricity, no heat during sub-zero temperatures.
It dropped significantly.
The first thought on his mind, his 7-year-old son.
I was just worried that he would wake up and be shivering and be cold.
And then his neighbors.
Those streets are out of power.
Talking about the outage on the Nextdoor app.
Those streets are out of power. I was like, hey, we have a generator if you have space heaters. I was like, not everyone has a fireplace like we have.
These are extreme temperatures, so it's very important that we respond immediately.
Alliant Energy spokesperson Anne-Marie Newman says nothing is immune from the extreme weather, including equipment.
Equipment can become brittle, and that's what happened last night.
Along with the crew members working on a fix.
We do take additional precautions when we have extreme temperatures, so we make sure that crews are always working in pairs or small groups if need be, that the trucks are working and warm.
By just after 3:30 Saturday morning, Newman says all 1,340 houses had power restored.
It's not very common that something happens, but if it does, we're ready to respond immediately.
This neighborhood has power. This neighborhood has power.
Rodriguez is thankful for crews.
I mean, they responded ridiculously fast.
Making this home warm again.
As soon as the power came back on, I cranked up the heat.
Now, as temperatures drop, Alliant Energy says they're not expecting more equipment problems, but they're watching carefully and are ready to respond in case of an emergency. Amanda.
All right, thank you.